Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring one of the most fascinating natural landmarks in Alberta, the iconic Okotoks erratic, also known as the Big Rock. Located just outside the town of Okotoks, this massive rock might look like just another boulder at first glance, but trust me, it has an incredible story that goes back thousands of years. Imagine standing in the middle of the prairies, surrounded by flat land, and suddenly, you see this enormous rock sitting all alone. It almost feels out of place, like it doesn't belong here. And that's because, it actually doesn't. This giant boulder was carried here during the last ice age. Yes, you heard that right. Around 12,000 to 18,000 years ago, powerful glaciers moved across the land, slowly dragging rocks and debris along with them. This process is part of what we call glacial transport. The Big Rock itself traveled all the way from the Rocky Mountains. Over time, as the glaciers melted, they left behind this massive piece of stone right here in the plains. That's why it's known as a glacial erratic, a rock that's been transported far from its original location. let's talk about its size, because pictures don't always do it justice. The Okotoks Big Rock weighs around 16,500 tons and is one of the largest glacial erratics in the world. Standing next to it, you really feel how small you are compared to the forces of nature that placed it here. It's not just a geological wonder, it also holds deep cultural significance. For the indigenous peoples of this region, especially the Blackfoot Confederacy, this rock is known as Okotok, which means Big Rock. It has been an important landmark and part of their stories and traditions for generations. As you walk around the site, you'll notice how peaceful and open the landscape is. The Big Rock sits quietly, almost like a silent witness to history, from the Ice Age to modern times. This place isn't just about taking photos, it's about experiencing something ancient, something that connects us to the Earth's past in a very real way. And if you're someone who loves road trips, nature, or unique spots, this is definitely a must-visit destination in Alberta. One interesting thing to keep in mind is that climbing on the rock is not allowed. This is to preserve its natural state and respect its cultural importance. So while you can get close and admire it, it's important to treat the site with care. There are also informational signs around the area that explain the science and history behind the Big Rock, making it a great educational stop for families and curious travelers. But beyond the science and history, there's something else you feel when you stand here, something harder to explain. Maybe it's the silence of the open plains, or the way the wind moves across the land, or simply the presence of something that has existed for thousands of years, unchanged. Moments like this remind us how small we are in the timeline of Earth, and yet, how lucky we are to witness these wonders. If you visit during sunrise or sunset, the experience becomes even more magical. The golden light hits the surface of the rock, bringing out its textures and colors, almost like nature is painting a masterpiece right in front of you. It's the kind of place where you pause, take a deep breath, and just appreciate the beauty around you. And for creators, photographers, and travelers, this is more than just a stop. It's a story waiting to be captured, a memory waiting to be made. So next time you're driving near Okotoks, don't miss the chance to stop by this incredible natural wonder. It may look like just a rock, but it carries thousands of years of history within it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Canadian Canvas for more travel stories, hidden gems, and beautiful journeys across Canada. Sometimes, the most extraordinary stories are written in stone. Until next time, keep exploring,